Hi, it's Kane Hodder. You're listening to Death Curse Society. Keep listening. Or don't fucking listen. I don't care.
Internet world people, I'm the Colonel with Death Curse Society. Welcome to another edition of Monday Maniacs. I'm joined by Zigzag and the birthday boy Red Crank. Happy birthday, brother.
Let's go ahead and phase. You listening, baby? Let's get in here, buddy. From the top. Woo! A two. A 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's terrible. Happy birthday, dear Red Crank.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic all right?
You can certainly hear the lawnmower.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm doing this wirelessly, so I don't have my main rig with me tonight. So there we go.
There. All right. Well, since we're all here, before we get started, how's everybody been?
God.
Been a week.
Damn.
Well, I kind of know what you two have been up to.
It's been like 2 days.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been 2 days. It's been
a day. A day and a half.
24.
It's been 5 hours.
Okay. Fair enough.
I saw Frank. So I mean, shit.
Face, how are you this weekend, buddy?
Doing all right. Clearly, you guys had a pretty good weekend from the sounds of it. Just digging up my phone all weekend with all kinds of news and stuff. I'm excited to hear about it.
Oh, some of that stuff can't be revealed yet. For your ears only, sir.
Whatever you're revealing tonight.
Right.
It'll be exciting.
There we go.
Wouldn't it have been funny if he'd have jumped the gun and been like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this happened." We'd have been like,
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. It's probably the same face like when an anchor here, someone says "fuck" on the news, and they're just the deer in the headlights.
Dude, don't even get me started on that. That's another part of my fucking rant you just reminded me of. Crank had to hear this poor fucking rant at like 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Are you starting already with it, or are we waiting?
No. I'm teasing.
Okay.
No.
Let's wait.
Wow.
Now, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thanks to all of you out there as well. And it's been a good day so far. So I think I can say this. After the con, Ziggy and his kid, who will remain nameless for now, got to go to the Henry Ford Museum up in Detroit and check out some things up there. Lots of old vehicles and cool engineering stuff.
I'm jealous.
It was a cool place, but there were 2 or 3 main things I really wanted to go see. One was a same model of the Kennedy presidential vehicle, not the same one that he was shot in, but one very similar, and that was pretty intense. Also, we got to sit in the bus that Rosa Parks staged her famous, protest on. They have that there.
That was pretty heavy, I have to say. That was
Dude,
cool.
I mean, I put my hand on it and just kind of like, you could almost feel a little bit. And I'm not trying to go all televangelistic on anybody. I'm putting hands on you. But
I understand this, dude. It's the same thing as the Anne Frank thing. When I was in there, it was like, Jesus, this is haunting. But not as bad in the Rosa Parks situation, because it was obviously a major cornerstone in history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty slick. And then, of course, the main thing that I kind of wanted to see was the theater seat from the Ford Theater where Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. And you could still see blood stains and everything on it. That's intense. And go ahead, tell your story about that, Ziggy, because you have a little addendum on that.
Yeah. I actually sat in that chair way back when you were allowed to, before like all the hair grease started destroying the back of the chair and everything, and people started, wiping their hands on it and shit. But yeah, I mean, now it's behind airtight glass, but there it is.
It's still there.
And the stains, the blood is there. Like a lot of it went to the right, man, because that's where most of that splash was. But it's just heavy, man, seeing that whole goddamn watching a play and boom, lights out.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. There's a lot of other cool stuff there. I probably took 200 pictures. Grayson was ready to go after about 13 minutes. So we didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time there.
We could have put a couple more hours in, and would have been plenty to see.
Yeah. Besides that was travel and the con in the last week. So, but I'll get into the travel debacle here later. So.
Oh yes. Well, you got really, man, that's speech about the Lincoln chair. That's a good way to keep things upbeat and positive.
Well, it is history, man.
That's fantastic. Dude, I know it's cool history.
I heard that play that he saw was mind blowing too. So.
Dude, I went once and it gave me a headache.
Did you just steal my son's joke?
That is not his joke. That joke has been around forever.
I don't know where he came up with that shit.
He heard it, probably in history class.
He had to. Somebody kicked him on that, because that's just too diabolical for his mind to come up with that. That's ultra fast if he did.
No, he didn't. He doesn't think that fast.
I was like,
unless it's about
it is if it's about
tag.
leaving. Yeah, about going to Gorilla Tag or leaving.
Yeah, or you getting him some snacks and a Baja Blast.
That's true.
Dude, Baja Blast now.
Stat.
That's pretty much what it was.
I walked in there and went, "Excuse me."
What did you say to me?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of excuses, I want to use this as an excuse to jump to the most important part of the night. We're going to thank our members. Sorry, FaZe, you're going to be hitting just for a few minutes, buddy.
It's all good.
Thanks to our final girls and guys: Chris FaZe, Lorena FaZe, Charles Sherrod, and Tyrone. He's Tyrone. And a special thanks to our members, our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond. And last but certainly not least, our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, who I just learned who that was today, Corey, Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Dave again, Patricia, and JJ. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we don't have, Zag has the sound and we're still doing this manually. What the fuck? Oh, that's fucking pitiful. Don't do that
Isn't
again.
that good? No. Let's go to the proper one here. Do it right. God's sake.
There we go. And we got a few more shout outs to go. And also special thanks to our AP, Chris FaZe in the house. Yes, doing a wonderful job, sir. You have made our lives tremendously easier. You keep fucking up my coffee. If you do it 3, 4, 5 more times, I might have to go.
You're a picky bitch, man. See, I tried substituting the cream for my cream, but it didn't work. I don't know. I'm trying something here.
Dude, I even took a sip of one. I was like, why does this taste like semen? Like, what the fuck?
I thought you'd like it. I was wrong.
No.
Are we already talking about cream in your coffee? This is
Yes,
this is not going well.
No, we're off the rails early.
All right, Chase, thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely.
Back to your cave. Well, there you go, folks. Off the rail. What was 13 minutes?
Back to your cave? What the?
What the fuck? Well, I'm telling you, last week when I had that basket in the background, man, I just kept thinking that's why he lowered his lotion in. Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
That's
That's
nice.
our buddy. He knows we're breaking
That's
his
nice.
balls.
That's nice.
And all right, so one last bit of work, and then we'll get to the conversation, folks. I just want to thank you guys for joining us. We have Bill, Carrie, Michael, Patricia, Canada, Dave, Christine. Sorry, let me scroll down. Jimmy, Sparty the 13th, Rick, the whole Damn Enchilada podcast.
Yeah.
And a happy birthday to the little boy today.
Yeah, Ricky.
Oh, God,
Happy
yes,
birthday,
Ricky.
Ricky.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Ricky.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll share a cupcake or something.
Yes.
Not tomorrow.
You buy that kid a
Friday.
birthday cupcake from us.
Oh,
No,
yeah, you will be seeing him tomorrow. You're right there.
I'm
You're
seeing-
right
yeah,
there.
I'm seeing-
Cupcakes are coming.
Yeah. So Ricky and I are gonna go have some lunch tomorrow. I think. I think that's still on, and yeah. So. Woo.
Yeah. And then last but not least, we're joined by BK and Lorena. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll get to the comments shortly, but as you can tell, some people are awfully talking tonight, so let's get right down to it, gentlemen. We are recapping the 15th edition of Motor City Nightmares, and all three of us managed to make it to the D, which we were pretty far out in the suburbs, but it still counts because it's no different than Cincinnati.
Yeah, we were 20 minutes out of Detroit, but it's right there. All the freeways are right there.
Exactly.
Same thing.
So, which one of you gentlemen want to cap this off? I think Red Crank.
Yeah, he's got to start just because
He's got the story of all stories.
he's got all the adversity to get here. Yes.
Fine. Yeah. So I leave. My plan was I had to work Wednesday night. Dropped off the gear with my fill-in DJ, who was going to cover for the next 2 weeks for me, and then I was going to take a couple hours nap, hit the road. Completely overslept. Woke up a little late and hit the road about 10:30, 11 on Thursday. Yeah. So did not get to. And speaking of, by the way, this also started a little bit on Tuesday. I started having car trouble on Tuesday.
Yes.
Which I tried to replace some myself. Obviously, I did not. I got the right parts. They were just not the right brand. If you guys have ever worked on a car, you may know what I mean. Certain brands don't work with certain cars very well. Blah 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 blah. Found this out as I'm getting to Tulsa because this car is just barely limping along. Get to Tulsa, have some other people working on it that I'm that are helping me out. And they can't get all the parts in. So they say
Monday.
Yeah, they said we can get them in tomorrow. When do you need to be on the road? And I was like, about 12 hours ago. And they were like, okay, here's the deal. Where are you going? I said Detroit. And they said, oof, that's pushing it, but you should be able to make it there. You're gonna throw codes the entire way there, especially up hills when you're trying to accelerate. You're gonna get codes most of the time. You're gonna stutter a little bit. So, but when you get there, order these specific parts and put them on, and you should be good. Okay, I can do that. And that's what I did. And sure enough, I limped my way along and I left Tulsa probably around 6:30, 7, somewhere in there. And I got into Detroit at 11 in the morning. So it was basically about a 24-hour trip with a pit stop, not even, basically an hour out of town. Yeah, that lawnmower is getting loud. So.
Then he rolls up. We go, okay, we're going to we got auto parts stores all over the fucking place up here.
Sure.
So, yeah, we're like, no problem.
And it's Detroit. I need Ford auto parts. I figure, easy.
We're covered.
Easy,
Oh, no.
right?
Nobody has the goddamn things anywhere. So we're just like, what are we going to do here? We got to get this figured out. before, we got the con coming up all weekend, and then we got to get this shit squared up before we head out for New Jersey.
Right.
So we turn to, you gotta say it, we went Amazon, man, and not only was the shit decent priced, we had it in less than a day, installed in 15 minutes, and saved all kinds of money.
Yeah,
this carpet,
and
it
runs like a dream now. So
that sound you hear in the background was actually reenactment of what Crank's car sounded like before.
Yeah, right.
No, that's running better than my car was running on the way up there.
I was giving you shit. Yeah.
Can we solve that part?
Yep. So that was fixed, and then everyone shows up. Day one, I was there. Friday morning. Like I said, I got there at 11. Tried to take about a 30-minute power nap. But met Ziggy's brother, BD, and BD Mags, and nice to meet you, sir. Got to meet Ziggy's dad. Didn't get to meet his mom until like Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just weren't here.
Yeah.
We weren't around anywhere this way.
Great to meet your family, man. They were all cool.
Go ahead. You can. He won't care. He knows.
He's a trip. Your brother's a trip. I'll leave it at that. First question out of his mouth, he basically kicked out the door when I'm in the driveway, like stumbles out onto the porch, and I thought he was going to fall off the porch, to be honest with you, right off the gate. And he didn't, but he looks at me and goes, all right, hey, which name are you? I'm like, it's an interesting way to ask what my name is, but all right. I tell him, introduce myself, and he's like, cool. You want a beer? I'm like, yep, it's still 11 o'clock in the morning. No, I'm good, man, but thank you. Maybe later. Definitely later. But no, he was a cool cat. I appreciated seeing him. He ended up kind of helping us out in a few instances.
Oh, yeah.
Did a lot of promotion Friday.
Yeah.
So, Colonel, how was your trip up there?
Yeah.
So, hold on, Zag.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
So, I'm really not sure what time to get up there, right? It's like, all right, I know I need to get this damn tire plugged. I have a leak in before I even try to drive all the way up to fucking Michigan. I'm up early as shit, calling around. Again, so compared to Crank's troubles, fucking no trouble at all. Finally found this little mom and pop shop about 30 minutes away. Oh, we'll get you in and out in like 10 minutes, which they did. Literally, I got there. I was there for 15 minutes max out. Cool. All right, I'll be up there in 4.5 hours. So I'll see you guys about 2:30. So I'm driving up. Everything's fine. Pouring down rain all through Cincinnati up to Dayton. Traffic's still moving. Everything's great. I get to fucking Toledo. And it adds an extra hour to my fucking drive. My ETA just keeps going up and up and up. Like, I'm even cruising. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? So I had to take the back roads through fucking Michigan and get back on 75 and get back up to Zag's house. So I get there about 3:30. Just perfect timing. I'm pulling up. Zag's just walking out of his garage. It's like it's fate.
I just had a feeling. I sensed him.
Yeah. Well, coming up back, this is where Crank's at. And I'll introduce you to my brother. So I got out there. Brian's chilling in the fucking pool. Hey, man, shake his hand, introduce myself, ask me a question I'm not going to repeat tonight, which is another odd way to question I asked somebody when you first meet him. And I was following up with the same question. Do you want a beer? Dude, I just got done driving for like 5.5 fucking hours. I just want to stand up and stretch.
Yeah.
See, in his world, a 5.5 hour drive, give me 2. That would have been his.
Fine. That's just fine. I was just saving myself. So, yeah, he's a good guy, man. He saved the fucking day, though. He saved the fucking day. And I'll leave that to Ziggy.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen. Bert Kreischer, this is the perfect guy to hang out with my brother. These guys could tear it down, and they would go toe-to-toe, shot for shot, and dominate wherever they went in that party world. But a personality like this is handy when, say, you go to your first hotel and it's no power. There's no power because of these nasty storms we had. So, oh, shit. So we had to find another one. We scrambled. We're on our way. We find one that's reasonably priced. It's close to the venue. Crank books it, and within 4 minutes, it's canceled. And all of a sudden, it's, we don't have a hotel. So now we're told, try again in a half hour. We just don't have any room.
I was kissing ass, and I was being a little flirty and everything, just trying to get that fucking room. I was like, being really nice.
Colonel went in and was told to step outside, sir. Step outside. So my brother gets there. He goes, what do you mean? You need a room? All right. Let me go talk to him. And he goes stumbling in there. And he did. And they're going like, what's he doing? You know, and I was like, well, he's either going to come out with a room or, you know, the cops will be pulling up, pretty much. It's the only two options. And no, he comes out with room keys. He got it done. So, I mean, he delivered on it. He hustled a room to get the DCS up in the house. So, right by the venue. So, thank you for that. Yes, and then, you know, we went. We got in there. And, it was Motor City Nightmares. You know, we had a few people we wanted to say hi to right away. So, we tried to get around there. And we caught most of them, I think, right away. The people we needed to see.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then where do we want to go from here?
Well, let's recap Friday.
Recap the Friday.
I don't keep giving Brian his fucking props, man.
Okay.
At one point, we're walking around.
He vanished.
We take a fucking break, and one of the few times Crank was able to actually connect to the fucking internet, he's checking our Instagram. He's like, Clint Howard just started liking a bunch of our shit.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Sure as shit.
My brother had a nice 20-minute conversation with Clint Howard, and I imagine it probably was something along the lines of this. Hey, let me see your phone. Give me your phone for a minute. Let me see. No, let me see your phone. There we go. Yeah, podcast, dude. You got to check this shit out. You got to check this here. I got it. No, give me that phone. I got it. And so, yeah. And
it was fucking funny, dude. We didn't even talk to Clint Howard. What the fuck?
No, right. We probably should have gone up there. But, I mean, we got busy with shit on Saturday for sure. And then Sunday was, like I said, more action happened Sunday than any other day, I think.
Yep.
But Friday, we just kind of bopped around. We started spending money. I guess we can get into what the loot is and everything that we picked up.
Are we going to start breaking that out?
Well, I mean, that was the day I bought most of my stuff, was Friday.
Okay. Oh, because it's all about you, Zach, because you bought all your shit on Friday. Let's do it right now.
I'm the one following your blueprints. Start with the Friday.
That's how you do it.
Are we done now doing the
That's how you do a fucking proper
hand?
recap. Yeah, I'll do the jazz hands.
Okay.
I'm not doing the zag hands.
Hey, I got you in a predicament later in this video. I'd be quiet with what you're saying. A little compromising position, Colonel. I don't know. We're not judging, though.
I've really put myself in a compromising position once already before your video. That's fine.
That's pretty much where I'm going. There's the frog pond.
Yes, this is the famous frog pool.
So, well, if you want to do the gear, let's do the gear. It's fine.
Well, I got stuff Friday, but I mean, I did buy stuff each day. Actually, I mean, we kept going around and same kind of thing. Motor City Nightmares isn't like Horror Hound. It isn't like Texas Frightmares. It's not gigantic like that. It's tight knit, but it's fucking packed, and they do bring in the heavyweight guests. I mean, Bruce Campbell, obvious headliner this year at Motor City Nightmares, but there was a fucking lot of. They had a whole Evil Dead room in there, that, so you could pretty much a little bit of everything. Ash versus Evil Dead. You had the original ladies from the Evil Dead. Ted Raimi, obvious connection, and it was neat. A little cramped in there, though. If you were going to meet Bruce, boy, you had to time it just right to get that signature. And
we're staying in line for 3 hours.
3 hours, and sometimes it wasn't a guarantee. If he was going to dinner or lunch, you was waiting some more or not getting your signature. But $60, man, pretty fucking reasonable. Maybe that was the hometown discount. Because that seems like it was more at Horror Hound last time.
It was like 80.
That's what I thought. But we went over what we did. We talked to Amy and them on Saturday, I think, more than Friday. We stopped by because
we talk to them every day, but
we spent a lot of time over by their booth.
Well, like you said, it was packed, but it's not a huge con. There's only so much we can
Exactly.
So yeah, we kind of chit chatted with the same people over and over again throughout
But-
3 days.
We're us, so I mean, people were, at least entertained by our silliness. I think maybe we help with that if it's up. But man, fuck, like I said, it was so goddamn busy. It's just shoulder to shoulder in this place. I mean, I guess they were in the bigger hall before, and they've moved back. They stay here. And now it's kind of tradition here. But fuck, man, it just seems like it's hampered from growing any bigger, staying where it's at in this hotel. But it is a pretty good show for a smaller show.
It's a good show, but the venue is way undersized for what they're trying to do and what they could do with that.
And it's very spread out. And
but I get it I get it. The locals know more about different venues around, so fine.
Enjoy. It's a pretty nice hotel. I mean, clean-ish. Bathrooms were hit or miss.
Well, what's happening? Yeah, I mean, they were probably nice up until Friday at about 5:15, and then it was like, oh shit, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, Friday was shopping and just us interacting, talking, hobnobbing with people we knew, and shaking a few hands, signing some babies, kissing some signatures. Yeah.
Well, break it up then. Let's go.
All right, some stuff, right? All right. So right away,
break out some beer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Crank. You start. Right away, we went around the corner and starting with those. That's that one artist.
What?
I say, mine are right here from Friday.
I was going to break out I was going to do the shirts first.
Yeah. I like this guy's stuff too.
Yeah. All right. Solo mode.
Mm-hmm.
I include solo moves. I fuck it up every time I do it.
There you go. Exorcist.
There we go. Yeah, nice little Exorcist collage. Thought that was pretty good. I don't have that many. I don't think I have any Exorcist shirts, so I had to get that one.
It's funny. It didn't even seem like we were going to do a shirt challenge here. So we just bought stuff anyway. I mean, I suppose we could, but I only bought one shirt.
There weren't that many
good
shirts, really.
True.
So, and then he had a 2 for deal, so I got this one as the second one. Thought that was pretty cool. A little general collage of all. Yeah. Go ahead, Ziggy. Show up your shirt.
All right. Cool. I found and I've been buying. Okay, I've got all the emojis and shit on mine. Hang on a second. There we go. Huh. Okay. I got the Ghoul. He's our old Saturday night shock host that used to do the gags and blow up things and had a stuffed frog. He blew up the Ghoul. Saw Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things on his show before with just fabulous stuff. But I mean, these guys have done every kind of shirt from our horror shows, like from Creature Feature we had here, Thriller Double Feature, Scream Theater. That's the one I want next, but they haven't done it yet. But we are going to get back to it for sure. I'm sure it's going to come up, and it's just, I love it. They're a local store, and they fucking get it. That's something I could collect in every city. I would like to get your local city's Saturday afternoon horror show or Saturday night horror shows logo on a shirt, man, because that stuff is just fascinating to me. Go ahead, Colonel.
Thanks a lot for not taking as long as I had hoped. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't do a t-shirt challenge because I so would have lost this time. I got one shirt and I'm wearing it today because I thought it was fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
The deepest of deepest fucking cuts of my favorite horror film. Patricia, you are not allowed to participate in this one.
Let's see the comments, folks. What is this?
Guess what this is from?
All right, I'm looking.
WNTV. That's all you're getting. No one has gotten it yet. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I seen it. I'm like, that's the one shirt I'm going to fucking get.
Oh, fabulous.
You can take me off solo mode.
Okay. Yes. All right. There you go.
That's why I'm glad we didn't do a t-shirt challenge because I would have got 0 votes. People are like, what the fuck is he wearing?
You would have got my vote, I have to be honest.
Well, that's right. Well,
I knew what it was.
I know Patricia knows it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Tarek, you're the winner. Ding, ding, ding. Tarek said, Dawn of the Dead. Yes. the finest TV station in all of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Patricia couldn't answer because she's exposed to that on almost daily basis.
Yes.
So, yeah, wouldn't have been fair. All right, Crank. Let's get him back up here. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's froze. Oh, there he is.
There you
You're
go.
back.
Okay. Oh, he's got art for days.
I'm trying to organize it in a good order here.
Okay, you keep going. I got one ready here.
All right.
Shit. Colonel, could you do it? Because I can't click on where I'm at.
Do what?
Just solo me up.
I got you. I am on a little bit of a delay.
Soundtracks. There. The Wax Work Reanimator soundtrack. Now, this isn't the kick-ass first edition that sold out instantly. This is the second press, but I'm okay with that because it's still all the same packaging and all the cool stuff. But I've always dug this soundtrack, and when they finally announced it, I missed out. I was pissed, and so this guy had two of them there. And Colonel, what did we almost do? We almost did the fucking walk away again, didn't we?
We almost.
I went, you know what? Fuck that. Give me that thing right now. Came back, they were all gone. So I got it. I'm happy.
Yeah, you try to push that Spider Baby on me, man. I kind of regret not getting it, but
it's out there. You know it's out there.
I know it's out there. I'm sure it's not that Spider Baby. I'm sure it's niche enough. I can still get a copy in a few months if I absolutely wanted one. I hope.
There was a lot of interesting different vendors that I've never even heard of before at this event. I mean, the guy with the gumball machines.
Oh, dude, I know.
So sick. I mean, they were all themed. Like it'd be the Creep Show, something that tied you over, the two masks of the zombies.
That's
all
the one I
green
wanted.
themed.
So bad.
Oh my God, it was so awesome.
And the Ghostbusters one with the Slimer.
With a working trap.
Mm-hmm.
Making noises and lights and everything. My Bloody Valentine, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, part 2, with a sack and a pitchfork. They were fucking awesome. And the fucking guy even had gumballs that were themed to the colors of what you were buying, you know, like the Killers. They were white and blue gumballs in the Friday the 13th, part 2. Very, very cool. Nice touch. What do you think? What was your favorite thing in there, Colonel?
I'm still going to stick with the gumballs because that's the most original item there. I thought they were really fucking cool. And that wallet was pretty cool too, man. So the price tag.
This guy it's one of them kind of flick your pinky and all the credit cards fly up for you kind of wallets. And it was done in Necronomicon and
fucking Freddy, like he's pulling up the sweater and it's like the faces in his fucking chest and shit.
We were like, how much, man? Because I was like, shit, I'm thinking $60. I'll buy one, you know. And then he's $120. It was like,
yep.
Little
too much.
Little rich for
great artwork in the movie.
Fantastic work, but it was a little steep.
He had cool stuff. The vendor name there was Caleb Creates. So if anyone wants to check it out, look him up.
And you know, I did some supporting of some independent filmmakers from Upper Michigan, and they made a film called Flesh. You probably look it up and get it pretty cheap. This is only $10 there, and maybe part of a future prize pack. We'll see. I have to watch it first. No, I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it's got some. I looked up the reviews and everything, and it has a pretty twisted story with something that people say don't get it spoiled. Try to see it without getting it ruined. So I like that. So I'll definitely give it a chance. Oh yeah, Colonel.
All right.
Got more stuff or?
I got more stuff. I just didn't know if you guys are so
over.
You guys remember last time we were talking to cons and they're like, "Oh, I dropped $1,500. I dropped $8.
Not
my budget $200. That was it. Really, that's all I'm spending this fucking con. But I did join the club.
Well, I did too. In this, I'm a new member as well.
You are too, but you didn't luck out as much as the Colonel.
No, Colonel.
You get the luck of the Irish. I'm not Irish. It's the luck of the Colonel. I am in the Friday the 13th, Part 2, Amy Steele, Script Club. Yes, I'm excited. I haven't started reading it yet because we had to make a good binder on it. See?
Frank would hold his up.
Mine's a little more shinier on the side.
It's all right. I'm probably going to do the same thing to mine, dude, just to reinforce this bitch so it stays good, you know?
Yeah, so like I'm pumped. I even got a real personal autograph from Amy in this one. Michael, it may be broken, but still works 100%. Amy Steele. Fucking love it. That's why I had to go grab it because I was looking through it. I hadn't put it on my bookshelf yet because I'm trying to read it. So that's why I was MIA for a little bit, folks. But yeah, that's it. That's literally my loot. This T-shirt, this. And I got each of the girls a present. I always do when I go to these cons. So
yeah, just
for anybody interested, it's a Wednesday Addams stuffy and a fucking Pennywise tumbler.
That's like that is like the Part 2 script. I know we talked a little about it before. It is with her notes and everything, and there's maps and just it's fantastic. All kinds of missing things that might not have made it into the film that you might have wondered about.
Dude, and like I said, just seeing her personal notes where she scratched out the fucking dialogue.
Yeah.
And wrote her own, particularly at the end of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like this is just cool as fucking shit, man. Like
well, fucking Crank bought it.
Anyway, like they were Crank's like, go buy. I'm like,
yeah.
Kill the budget. I don't know. And I got fucking lucky on so
well, I mean,
there's like 3 or 4 good salespeople talked me into buying this. I'm really glad you guys did.
I just think it's ridiculous memorabilia. That's the ridiculous level. You know what I mean? That's just like, what the fuck? Really? That's special.
Special. I put this right there with my autographed vampire steak from the Monster Squad cast.
Wow.
Like this is that high on my collectibles.
Well, it's just so unique. It's such a and there's they only did so many. They did a box or two, you know. So I mean, and you know, the damn things weigh a couple of pounds, so
they're hard to fly around the country.
Right. You know, and she said once these are gone, they're gone. So I'm delighted to have it. I think it's a absolute asset to this collection here. And I look forward to treasuring it and reading it and learning it in full.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, trust me, I'm already working on voices. I'm going to try to nail like 3 characters.
You do.
I'm going to try. One of them being Crazy Ralph because that's easy.
Be fun though.
It'll be fun.
What's more fun than that?
All right, so Frank.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to fly through these though because I only got about 10 minutes of battery left, like I said in the private chat about a half hour ago.
I just noticed it. It just popped up here.
Anyway, yeah. So Solo.
You got it.
I'll try to go through most of these art prints, but I got this one of The Thing. Damn glare. There we go.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's sweet. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's got a little blood dish on it on the other side.
Yeah, the blood dish is on there. I got this one that's kind of a crossover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lower it a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, with
Michael Myers in Norman
Myers
Rockwell's
in
world. Fuck yeah, man.
Then there is a bonus one in here of another Norman Rockwell.
Cool.
With Crazy Ralph and
there's a little like hiker's pack down there.
Jason's like, oh, little bald kid, I can relate.
I only got this one because I needed a third one for a deal, but I also know we always see these 3 girls out there still on the scene, so I'm gonna get them to sign this.
Oh fuck, we haven't seen Danielle around in a minute.
She's been at other different cons.
Right, we're just missing her at stops. Right.
Yeah.
She's a
Danielle Scout and Christina. Of course, I had to get a couple of Twin Peaks items. I got a nice autograph from Sherilyn Fenn and a selfie with her, which was pretty cool. Been wanting to meet her for a while. And of course, I got my Carrie will love this. Got my Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic print.
Wow.
Which I think is pretty slick.
Morbid, but beautiful.
that's how the movie starts, man. Or that's how the series starts. Then we ran into our buddy Michael that we met up in Living Dead Weekend.
Yeah. He's the guy that
and-
we stormed the airfield with
That's right.
early in the morning.
I had to get another, May Queen print that he did. I'm gonna get an original of his at some point. I just have not had the bones to do it yet.
He's in the same ballpark as Angelo, isn't he, price-wise?
He's a little more
A little higher, eh? Well,
for the originals,
it's worth it.
but yeah, got a good little Terrifier 2 print here with the little pale girl, Art and Lauren.
Also see them everywhere.
Yep, I'll run into them at some point. This one is the one that snagged me, and I had to find this one though because I had nothing
nice.
of this movie
Mia
yet. So
fucking Goth.
Mia fucking Goth, baby.
Wait, let me do that right.
As Ziggy already mentioned, we all got something from Amy Steele again.
Yes.
Or I got something again. I had to just get a photo. I'm probably going to get something from her every time I see her just to be able to go up and have an excuse.
I walk up with my script, and she's like, "Oh, it's like, so you're the one that doesn't have my autograph yet." And I was like, "Fuck! How do you know that?"
How do you know this?
Smart as a whip. But I saved it. I saved a good one. I went for the best one she had, the top item.
Yeah. And then we met and talked to Sean Cunningham. I believe this was Sunday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
But I got him to sign this. So pretty simple autograph, but we chatted with him for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was kind of like I know you can't talk about it, but it's like, fuck, Dad. What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything you want.
Well, he's not in SAG or WGA,
Right.
so it doesn't matter to him.
He was very down to earth. A lot, I'm thinking Sean Cunningham may be a bit misunderstood based on some of the things he said.
Yes.
But yeah, he's not the prickly asshole everyone says he is.
He's at
least he
least not
wasn't-
24/7.
He wasn't there that weekend anyway. He was pretty cool the whole weekend from what I saw.
Yeah.
And had a big fucking line too. That probably helped.
Yeah. It's the last piece oh, actually nope, not the last one. Forgot this one almost. I found this at a shop, and
Oh.
I had seen this once before, but I hadn't seen it in a while. But it's an original Stephen King, read by the author, and it's only available on audiobook, or it was at the time. I think it's probably been printed
Oh,
since
nice.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But,
And a good price on that too. I was shocked at how
yeah,
reasonable.
it was only 25, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's the same
I'll probably
place
never
I-
listen to this, but I have it. And then the last piece I got has nothing to do with horror, but there's an actress that is going to be at Monster Mania next weekend, and I thought this might be one hell of a conversation starter. And I had never seen this before, and I love this movie, so I had to get it. But not many of you are going to know who this is, but this... Where's that glare? There we go.
There you go.
This is the original Henry Hill, the actual guy.
Famously
he-
portrayed by Ray Liotta.
Yeah,
Good
Goodfellas.
fellas.
Yeah, and passed away in 2012. And his family, this guy that is a vendor, knew the family. Didn't know who it was, but knew the family. And once he found out, they were like, "Hey, man, he's got a ton of autographed photos in the garage. You want to do something with them?" And that's how he started selling his picture.
There goes an offer.
Oh, cat.
So
There you go.
that's pretty much most of my haul. I got an autograph from Kane Hodder also, and I mentioned Cheryl and Finn. But we'll get to all that later. Friday though, I want to end the recap with Friday because we got to go and hang out with the crew from C&V Promotions.
Yes.
Kyle and his wife Melissa, and of course the famously infamous Stacy Lee.
The incomparable Stacy Lee.
the incomparable Stacy Lee. We all went to breakfast and at this little greasy spoon diner, and it was just laughs all night long, and it was a good breakfast.
It was fun.
It was great food and great company, man. I had a lot of fun.
Well,
especially being the outsider that night. You know, at this point, I hadn't met any of them personally more than 5 minutes each at the con. So it was a good night. It was fun.
They were impressed by the Colonel and your dryness.
Oh yeah.
I'm not impressed by the Colonel.
Well,
this is true.
That's true. There's a couple.
Yes, it's all right
So,
though. Yeah, that was me.
But one last thing on Friday, they brought me a birthday cookie, and sang happy birthday to me to embarrass me at the. It was probably midnight by then.
It's 1 a.m. probably.
1 in the morning.
1.
Yeah. It was late.
But that was cool. So, but they're a fun group. I love hanging out with them. I love seeing them. But we'll see.
What's what I'm saying? We were kind of telling them, like, look, it's just nice to be able to run into some people that aren't looking to slash your fucking throat. It's just such a competition. Oh yes. What you got there, Crank?
We'll get to that at the end of Sunday.
Okay.
Actually, I probably won't make it, but go ahead. Let's keep going.
Okay. What's it? Saturday. We went to go get a panel, a Friday the 13th panel. Kane Hodder dropped out. SAG. He just didn't want to risk anything.
Right.
So we had Sean Cunningham, Judy Aronson, and Amy Steele.
Mm-hmm.
And we set up our cameras, and then we saw Daniel, one of the promoter, like the guy that puts it on. They have Motor City Nightmares teams.
Just Dan.
This is just Dan. We saw. Yeah, we went outside and said, "Hey, man."
You always call him Daniel, and it's Dan.
Dan, yeah.
He's adamant about it.
Just Dan.
Because every time you call him Daniel, he's like, Dan.
Dan. Dan. Every other Dan I know is Daniel. That's why it's hard.
Well,
we just said, hey, man, we know what's going on. We got our camera set up. What's your ruling on this? Are we okay, or do you want us not to do it? And he just said, we know what you guys do for us every year. We love it. You do a great job, but man, it's different this year. So do you mind not doing it? We were like, no, not at all. And we went right in and shut our cameras down and packed them away and just watched them not talk about Friday the 13th for almost the entire panel.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, that ties into a comment that Carrie was asking earlier. What could you talk about at the con?
Nothing.
Yeah, Dan made an announcement at the beginning of each panel and said, look, they can't talk about any project. They can't talk about future projects.
Past, anything, it's
past,
anything.
Present, or future.
Yeah. So, let's try to do the best. And it's on you guys this time to come up with original questions. Of course, first question out of the gate is, what's your favorite kill in Friday the 13th? Or something like that.
No, the best one was, so what happened to Paul?
Yeah,
that was the first one. That was the first one.
Cool. For, like I said, it was 20 minutes of everyone getting different stuff. We got a whole thing from Judy Aronson about the SAG and why the strike is important.
Right.
A little long-winded, but it was good. It was informative. But then, some jabroni out there just went, what happened to Paul? And like Amy Steele's kind of like, she's like, you know what? I'll tell you. Because
she's not in SAG.
There's a rumor. Yeah, I guess she just kind of was like, fuck it. She didn't care anymore. And there's a rumor, there's a script out there that was written much like part 1 to part 2, where Jenny is in the beginning of it and Paul's head is in the dryer that she's working with. But that's as far as it went, and then it got scrapped and we got the part 3 we got. But but still, that's fascinating trivia. And then after that, it got into who was the best Jason and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you can say that. It's not really, it's opinion,
Well, but it's still talking about a certain project. So
yeah,
it was on the edge.
It was right on the edge, but it was a lovely tribute to Ted White happened during that. That was pretty cool. And but they did what they could. But we realized, okay, we don't need to come and add the stress to these damn panels, because there's no reason.
Right.
You can't record anything, so.
Yeah.
The audience.
Crank came in to save the day with a good question.
Yeah.
It wasn't related to Friday the 13th.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you, Frank.
Yeah.
I'm giving you props.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I was going to ask about my lilac bushes. I was going to ask the dumbest fucking question I could think of other than, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh,
What's
I
your
thought
favorite dinosaur?
I thought it was coming for sure.
For sure, I thought it was.
Yes.
If we were able to record, I probably would have whipped that one out. I don't want Amy to think I was a fucking idiot. So I'm like,
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I asked them what did they do during things like this, like a strike or even like the beginning of the pandemic. What did they do to keep their creative juices flowing? Sadly, I think only Amy was able to answer, and then got cut off by Judy or something. I don't know.
Cunningham talked about doing plays and stage work and stuff. They're allowed to talk about that. And we did find out there are not one but 2 Friday the 13th games in the fucking works. Right from the man himself. So, and we even found he's going to do some motion capture stuff for one of the games. Mm-hmm. Probably as we kind of asked him at his table, what are you going to be like doing the tutorial or something? He's like, oh yeah, just showing you how to do it. So
that leads me to believe one of these might be a virtual reality game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
There's my first. You might want to plug in your PC warning.
Aha.
I'll be gone here shortly.
All right, so do we want to do this? Do you want to do the sizzle reel? You're driving the ship now because you're that close to being out. What do you want to talk about?
Just do it. Do whatever.
Let's just start showing this. This is what we got, like a 5-minute video here. We'll move it quick, and this is Motor City Nightmares, folks. I'll pause it when needed. There's this year's logo, 15 years. Oh baby, it's a good time. And then this was Arrival Day for Mr. Crank, right there.
Woo!
We got him in. This is before the nap and the beers. All right, this guy was great. He had the sleeping bag kill all set. It looked really good. And he said he couldn't stick around. He probably would have won the fucking contest. And I'll be honest, it was mostly Ash's and Jason's at this for cosplayers.
Yep.
And there's the gang with them.
With the constipated faces, as I was told.
Oh, we always got to do the constipated or stroke faces, I like to say. But it was fun, man. That was one of my favorites. I took the boys to Tomatoes a Pizza over in Farmington Hills. And Crank will say it's some of the best pizza he's ever had.
It was
high quality ingredients. Colonel wasn't impressed.
It was high quality, but pizza's pizza, man.
Pizza's pizza to the Colonel.
The chains like Domino's and Rose's, fucking of course.
Okay.
It's probably the third best pizza I ever had in my life. Behind Pizza-Apolis.
That's more stroke than you gave it all weekend, man. I was hurt a little bit.
Well,
but
I wasn't trying to stroke your fucking ego, man. Because what did you do when you had Skyline?
Okay, now this guy was getting bloodied up.
No, this was great.
Yeah, watch this. He flicks him.
Right in the eye. Right in the eye.
Well, at least give him a warning if you're going for the face.
Here is the crew. That's the whole...
The CMV crew.
CMV crew.
How does she do it? How does she do it? How does Stacy hide herself in the shadows like that so perfectly?
Finds that shadow every time.
That's what I told her Friday. She's an unlockable character in the video game. We just haven't unlocked her yet.
There's my shot with Amy in the script. She is so nice. She's the best. Colonel. And then, of course, we all got our love in there. What a great shot.
Yes.
Yep.
And she'll never forget us now. Between the Angelo paintings and us fucking with her for the last month, pretty much. Yeah, we would call her friends. She's definitely friends. This is another Jason. This was St. John's Jason.
St. John's, Michigan Jason.
Yeah. And this was an employee that just walked up and photobombed it, and it was so good I left it in. I was like, yeah, yep. She was hilarious and had the greatest laugh you will ever hear.
That was great.
Those big. It was excellent. South Jersey.
And she took that photo.
Oh yes, yep. Here we go. Pet Cemetery. He had the look down. I was fucking cracking up, dude, because he was so serious.
What do you think, Colonel? How you enjoying Motor City Nightmares so far?
Dude, Motor City Nightmares has been the shit. I mean, I'm a little disappointed. There's no Skyline.
Yeah, true.
But there's a fucking pizza place on every fucking corner, man. I don't know why Zach likes pizza.
I'm just thirsty, man. Are you thirsty?
I am, dude. I've been working up
It was hot. I was thirsty
quench my thirst. Been busy. I can't even talk. you guys doing? You getting some
Oh,
water?
oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
A lot, Zach.
Cheers,
Woo.
cheers, man.
Cheers, Motor
Cheers.
City, baby.
Motor City, baby.
Motor City. Dude, where'd you get this?
Just said bottled in the great city of Flint.
I missed this spit take. That's a
Went all over me, man.
Flint, Michigan?
Flint.
Dude, you got blowback on me.
It's the wind. I can't help it.
I don't see what the big deal is.
Oh.
A little chewy.
Oh,
Nice,
dude.
interesting texture.
It's making my stomach hurt.
You beautiful bastards got it in for me.
Yeah, we hooked you up, baby. There's Stacy Lee again.
There's
and,
Stacy.
some of these great cosplayers, and the screen guy in the French maid's outfit was fantastic. Another Jason attacking the Crankster.
Oh, that's a good part.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said something about his mother. I couldn't help it.
Now this guy's kid did his makeup. His nephew, his nephew is attending the Tom Savini School of Makeup.
Oh,
So,
nice.
This is just something he whipped together. This isn't his tools. He just made this shit up at home. So, and this guy showed up. So I mean, it was pretty good. I liked it. We had obviously, you got to get that. Uh-oh.
Bye, Crank.
All right, Frank. All right, Colonel, here you go.
They're trying to show me how it's thrown.
Groove it. Venus. Oh, I grabbed it right.
Right on the phone. Then I get attacked by this.
The dog attacked his ass. There's Crank with the chick from the Wraith and everything. There's BK and his wife Bridget. Took us out to dinner there Sunday. I had to take Crank over to Vizzy's real quick. I did a video there, or a change the voicemail back because we open again next week. So he wanted to get in there. He met the world famous Vizzy, and
Nice.
it was a good time.
I
But
still
then
want to do
this
that ad.
happened.
I still want to do that ad for Vizzy's where I'm like, the best pizza place open 11 months of the year.
We lost the Crankster, but anybody want to guess real quick who this is before we reveal? We're gonna put it in there and see what comes up. Real quick. Yep, there's
Real
Cranky
quick.
still in the chats there. Oh baby. Oh baby. Here we go. All right. Well, just watch, because this is what happened here. Ah,
There you
there
go.
it is. There it is. No, Patricia. It's not Billy Zane. Kane. Oh, who is it? Kane? We don't know. Let's see who it is. It's Kane
Matter of
Hodder. Of
fact,
course it is. And then I showed him a promo he did for us.
How do you play the fucking thing?
Hi, it's Kane Hodder. You're listening to Death Curse Society. Keep listening. Or don't fucking listen. I don't care.
Did you watch?
Why are you so amazing?
We asked for it. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones I've ever done.
I bet he's phenomenal.
I will send that to you for sure. Thank you. Yes. That was that. That was Motor City Nightmares.
We didn't get our picture with Sean Cunningham in there.
I don't know. I thought I put it in there. I guess I forgot to do it, man. But yeah, we got Sean Cunningham too. I'll get it up on the main page there. But just Kane he couldn't believe he said that. I go, you did this for us like 5 years ago, and then he goes, can I go show this to Felisa? I was like, of course. So he runs off with my phone. Crank throws his phone at me. I hit the video and just fucking followed him over there. So I got that whole thing, and we got Kane as a friend because of it now, and that could lead to some cool stuff up the road. Can't confirm or deny anything at this point, but it was definitely one of the highlights. And of course, it was after the minute Colonel leaves, some crazy happens,
Yeah, of course.
Pretty-
Like, what the fuck, you assholes? You guys are
Pretty
boring as
subdued.
shit Friday and Saturday. I leave like 1 o'clock on Sunday. I gotta head back home. See you guys later.
And we just went for an autograph, dude.
I
And I was
changed
like,
my face for this, and I didn't even get it.
dude, I just went. I just want you to see this, dude. And he didn't remember, and he's like, holy shit. He remembered. I go, yeah, it was the one with Adam Marcus. He's like, oh my God, he never does these too. That was the last time he did something with him until Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. Yep, everybody knew. Next time you guys see Kane, ask to see his singing video with me. Yeah, man. I mean,
definitely will.
he is friendly with the fans. I heard he's a big smoker too, and I had one because somebody was hitting a pen out there right there, and he was like, "Hey, is that weed? Is that weed?" And I was kind of looking, and I stiffened up. Crank was like, "Zag, no." Yeah. But I had one ready, and when you got over there, after that whole video went down with him showing Felisa, we just stuck with it, man, and it was a fucking blast. Yes, Kiera knew as soon as she saw those black gloves. Oh yes.
All right, well, we're keeping them busy. I'm gonna sit this down for a second, and then let's finish our recap and everything, and we'll go from there. It just feels weird covering a weekend without Crank.
I know.
People there.
I get you. But I tell you, I'll show you another piece I picked up on the cheap in the meantime. This one was I actually tried to, I had a double thing going here. Here we go. Everybody heard of the Nun. This is like an 8-inch figure from the Nun. Migo style. All right. But yeah, it was reasonably priced. I was kind of shocked by how cheap it was. So I picked up that, tried to combo it with something else. Didn't really work, but I went around the corner and finagled another one. Crank said give him 5 minutes. All right.
I want to go to bed.
Sorry. Colonel's been up since Wednesday. So, I mean, he's...
No, not that bad. But still, I'm running on 8 hours of sleep in 48 hours, man. Because I had to go back to work today. I had to go back to reality and get up at 4:30 in the morning. So I'm dreading next Tuesday. Oh, my God. I'm going to be dragging ass at work so bad.
Fuck me, too. I'm going to have to be driving back, and then we're going to have to get in for Monday. I'm going to have to still drive the fuck home. But it'll be worth it because New Jersey, we're coming for you next as soon as we wrap up Motor City here.
So we'll give them 5 minutes. I'll talk a little more about Saturday at the con, I think.
Yeah, like I said, we ditched the rest of the panels at that point because there was no point. We couldn't get into the Bruce Campbell anyway. That would have been fun to watch because, as we know, it's just 45 minutes of him roasting the fucking audience. So, but, yeah, that we just we partied and then the con ended and we headed to our second night of festivities.
Yeah, let's try to stretch this out as long as we can.
Okay.
Well, before Crank gets in here, I'm going to, again, thank Brandon, BK, and his beautiful wife for being such a gracious host and welcoming me into their beautiful home. Thank you so much, and especially for that lovely dinner. That was definitely probably the highlight of my Saturday. Again, Crank's going to tell you how each herb and spice BK used to make this. I just know it was a jambalaya pasta with shrimp and bread, and it was fucking delicious.
Sausage, peppers. Yeah, it was kind of
peppers, chicken, even corn in it, like shrimp. Oh, and that creamy red sauce had the right amount of kick to it. Fucking delicious, man. I was like, oh, I got 2 plates.
He was gonna do a blackened salmon for you guys too. He was gonna get all that, but he didn't have any power up until Saturday. He's back, folks.
He's back.
Dude, that food was fucking amazing.
He had to come back for that.
Talk about it because I know you're going to break it down. Each individual molecules in the ingredients. So we get this
I'm not necessarily going to break it down. I will just piggyback on to what you said, though. Thank you to BK and Bridget. Greetings to their friends Carter and the neighbor who I can't remember, but I want to check out their band. I think it was called Gangway. Is that the name of the band? Gangway? Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like Fastway, man. It was fucking pretty strong. We haven't got to the poker yet.
Okay. Can we stay on the meal for a minute?
We dragged it out so you could get in here and do your diligence to this. Do it.
No, I mean, I don't want to go to the poker. That's the only thing. I don't really have anything special to say. I don't want to break down the meal. It was
fabulous.
Fucking amazing. And Adam, Adam was there. Adam showed up late.
And he brought me a cool ass Negan print that's limited edition. And I can't get to it right at the moment because it's not in here, but it will be on one of the set walls here very shortly. Adam, thank you. And yes, I have the Crow figure. Let's talk, buddy. You can come over and look at all my shit and see what I got here. Might find something else you like.
All right, damn it. Let's
Just
get to the
saying.
poker.
Thank you for the fucking print, brother. That's what I mean.
Let's get to the poker and get it over with.
Yeah. So, we had less guests at the poker tournament than we thought. We thought it was going to be a couple of tables. Ended up being one table, like 5 guys. And so BK invites a dude over who shows up wasted. And, you know, I mean, right away, we had a blind thing like every 20 minutes, and we played 4 hands in the first 20 minutes. That's if you play cards at all, that's fucking maddening. It's insane. It's like playing behind the slow people golfing.
Well, because this guy had to ask the same question every hand. Like, how do these blinds work? No. What's the point? What's the genesis of these blinds? Why? What is this? Who determines what it is and when it goes? And we're just going. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, fuck this. I'd already picked up a nice hand first hand. I had a lot of chips, and I was like, I'm getting rid of this guy so the rest of us can enjoy this fucking game because I waited for a month to do this with these guys. Right.
This idiot it's like a dragging an anchor. You know, it just sucked. And so, by the way, we can see his cards. So I'm like, it's kind of unethical, but I was like, I don't care. I want him out of here.
I was looking away, but yeah, he was just...
You couldn't help it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I see... I'll just go down it. He's got 8-9 offsuit. I had an ace. I hit the ace on the flop. He hit the 9. Okay, the thing comes out. He starts betting heavy at us. I'm just calling him along like I would any fish. And then the river comes. We jam it all in. He calls and hits his 9 for 2 pair to defeat my 1 pair.
Yeah.
Very next hand, he's got junkety junk, the raggedy rag, 7-4. Specifically, I had jacks. Got him all the way to the river again. He hits a second pair and for 2 pair and beats me again. Finally, I have ace king. He raises again. I'm absolutely steamed out of my gourd at this point. And I shove it again. And by the way, every time we shove it turns into this. It's a dick measuring contest. We're laying our dicks on
the table.
Time to measure our dicks again.
And never mind the fact we had to count this fucker's chips for him every time.
Yeah.
Like, no. Okay.
So this time I have ace king. The fucking cocksucker wakes up with a pair of queens and they hold, and I'm out of the game in like those 3 hands after just me trying to brush this dude out, and just the universe said no. This not today, Zach, not today. So it was up to Crank and Colonel to take this guy out, and they made it down to the final 3, and we ended up. The host said that's enough. I think it was this.
Colonel was out.
Colonel was down to Crank. Because, see, people that watch the show, you know I don't play poker. I don't know shit about poker.
He bluffed Crank,
I'm shocked. I got the top 3. I had a couple good bluffs. But also...
You did get me once. That was good.
That I got Crank once. I'm not a drinker. Like I said, I'm weird. I don't like to change my perception of reality a whole lot. I was buzzing pretty fucking good by the time we started really getting going in poker, man. So, sorry for everybody that was there. Because I really get like that.
You were fine, Colonel. I had no problem with anything you did at that place.
Lorena would have loved it.
At one point, I don't have the picture. I lost. All those pictures are gone. All those ones of that dude that I took and sent are gone. But
they're in the drive.
Every fucking... I'll try to get it going while we're talking here, but I mean, every 45 seconds, he would fall into this. Just head down, out.
Passed out for like 5 seconds at a time.
Huh?
Yeah, passed out for 5 seconds at a time.
Oh, raise it to 100.
Praise.
Praise the Jehovah.
It was.
You're muted.
Yeah, this was the most ridiculous round of poker I've ever played in my life. And it wound down to him and I in the final two. I was determined to chip away at him. Like, I would have sat there until the sun came up and just slowly chipped away at him. And I made a couple of good strides. He had like, when I started, he had like a 5-1 chip lead on me. I chipped him down to about 3-1, I think, at one point. So, that's when BK walks in. His wife had come home. Additionally, it was their anniversary, if anyone didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know. And he's spending his 5th anniversary playing poker with these assholes. So, I thought that was hysterical, but thank you again. Strange, but thank you. So, he walks in at one point after his wife gets back, and it's just like, leans over to Zag and says, "End this," and then looks at me with, I don't know if I can get in. Yeah, looks at me with this look, like. Okay, so.
What? Why does that keep doing that?
I know we lost audio again. He's not muted.
Well, he seems to be. Hello?
I think you cursed me with your shitty.
How about now?
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
I switched USB ports real quick.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Anyway, so after BK gives me that look, I figure, BK wants to celebrate his anniversary. Yeah, we need to pack up and get out of here. That's the only reason I agreed to a split with this guy, which he didn't even fucking know what that meant.
He didn't even know. Yeah, he had no idea.
And didn't BK have to stake him even in the beginning?
He showed up going, "Oh, I don't have any." Yeah, everything was wrong about this guy sitting at this table, you know. And then I have a hard, fast rule. Like when we got guys like this, I see them at the table. I don't fuck with them. I stay away because this is what happens every goddamn time you mix it up with someone that doesn't know what they're doing. Every time. I mean, you can't. You just got to play your cards, I guess. That don't even matter. I had the shit until he gets whatever he needed. Oh, it was fucking gross. It was so bad.
Yeah, but I'm still like undefeated, basically.
I'll allow that just because it's your birthday today. That's it.
No. I did not get defeated. It was a chop.
You didn't win.
That's not a loss.
You didn't win, though.
That's not a loss, though.
That's not a win.
See, just real quick, I know you guys play poker. You guys are pissed, like, fuck this guy. For me, it's like, well, I know how I feel every fucking time we play poker and I buy in. I know I'm not seeing my fucking money again.
Dude, you're good. You're good enough to win, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You are good enough to win.
You're fine. And cards hit you. Cards will hit you eventually. They always. The odds turn on you. Like that's it. That's the whole secret of poker. Just for no rhyme or reason, all of a sudden you'll hit everything, like that fucking weasel did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know.
But
It
anyway.
hasn't happened in prominence. It didn't happen any other time.
It just was not fun at
You
all.
won a couple in prominence.
No, not games. I won a couple hands.
No, you won a couple of tournaments in prominence.
Maybe back in the day.
I still vote for Uno. All right, like Plan B. If something like that happens again, fuck it. Put your money in your wallets for breaking out the Uno cards.
That fucking jabroni walks in. I'm in, man. Give me the Uno cards.
You can bet on Uno too.
I know, but
all right.
You know what? No. You know what? If that guy shows up again and we're in that same scenario, it's going to be like, hey, buddy, how about I deal some blackjack for you?
That's his game. I play blackjack.
Oh, that's what I mean. But then, knowing him, he'd probably fucking hit every one.
All right. So, again, thank you to BK and Bridget.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure meeting you and having you guys having us at your place. let's move on to Sunday.
Okay, Sunday.
All right, my Sunday's pretty quick. I'll lead off on Sunday. Well, yeah, this does count Sunday. So Crank kept me up to about 5 in the morning talking about John Woo movies. And then I got my 3.5 hours of sleep. Let Crank sleep in. We got out, go to the con. I say my goodbyes to Stacy and her crew and Amy and everybody. Get my script signed. I'm out the door. I leave Michigan 1 p.m. Get stuck in fucking hour-long traffic in fucking Michigan because the drivers can't fucking drive to save their lives. Worst driving I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And picked everybody up. And I didn't get home until about 8 p.m. last night. There's my Sunday. In my car, driving.
Yeah.
There you go. It's all you guys because obviously all the cool shit happens once I leave.
I would like to second Colonel's comment about Michigan drivers. Fuck that, dude. Jesus Christ.
They're us off the fucking road Saturday or Friday night.
The lines on the road are just there as a suggestion. They're not there as like any kind of guide or anything. It's insane.
There's a post out there called the 10 Commandments for Michigan Driving. Go look at it because it's a joke, but I mean, a lot of it is based in reality.
Well, this isn't a joke. Just because you guys make the shitty cars doesn't mean you know how to drive the shitty cars. And you do not know how to drive.
Made your shitty car, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Mine, it's a Korean company.
Made it
much better than any American car I've ever had. So.
I don't care. I don't make none of the fucking cars. I don't give a fuck. What? Ford can suck my dick. they're not going to be sponsors,
You say that now.
No.
We're not the mechanic.
Curse your luck. Brought to you by Ford Motor Company.
Our cars are not shitty.
Not anytime soon.
I'd rather push a Ford or drive a Chevy. But those guys, I used to listen to them and just be like, "What? Okay."
All right. 10
it gets
commandments.
Me from point A to point B.
10 commandments of Michigan drivers. Thou shalt swerve.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Thou shalt turn right on red. Well, yeah, that's legal.
That's
there.
everywhere. That's legal.
It's mostly legal.
Yeah. Thou use thy blinker. They don't do that.
It's true. He doesn't there though now. Like I said, hey, dude, I've primarily bought Fords my entire life. They have been good to me, but they've been bad to me too.
So there is truth to that, Zach. Hey, Colonel, follow me to the hotel. All right, cool. Asshole didn't use his blinker fucking once. I had no idea where he was going. I was like, son of a bitch, trying to keep up with it.
As long as I had him in my mirror, I knew he'd find me.
That's just funny.
You gotta blend in, man. You gotta blend in.
Those 10 commandments are not accurate.
So at that one says, the turn signal is only an indicator of giving your opponent drivers what you're doing next, so you don't do it.
Yeah.
And they're optional.
All right. There you go. BK says, well, they're not going to sponsor us now. Dick, my dad worked there for 39 years.
Now I feel bad because sorry, BK. I guess I'll sit in the car next time we're up there where you guys play poker and have fun. I've been kicked out of the house of BK.
Yep, you're banned. No, hey, man. That first fusion saved their company, but had tremendous problems with it. I mean, sucks. But cars are cars. They all suck. They all break down.
Just one last comment about anybody. This has nothing to do with Michigan drivers, about turn signals. You don't get charged extra for them. They're free. Use them. That's all I'm saying. Use the fucking turn signal. You're not getting charged every time you use it. It's fine. It was free add-on to the car. Just fucking use it.
Every time you turn it on, it's one more click to being burned out.
Right.
They're cheap, dude. Just buy a new light. Jesus Christ.
Fine. I just, my counter is these two drive like a couple of old ladies.
No, we drive.
Dude, I made it from Detroit to Cleveland in 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I don't know what you're talking about, old ladies.
I've seen you drive well, and I've seen you drive old lady.
Shit, you can ask
Oh,
Craig.
Jesus. There's one.
Yeah, there's a story behind that too, Bill.
We didn't
Somebody
do any
chi-
peanut butter cups.
Somebody chickened out.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it. He said, "I will make it look like I'm doing it."
I don't see why. What's the authenticity of me actually sucking a fucking peanut butter cup possibly down my windpipe?
Because it's authentic. Because you actually did it.
What's the authenticity of me taking a squirt of mustard straight up the nostrils?
I couldn't believe you did that, honestly.
Of course I fucking did it.
I couldn't believe I got it up his nostrils.
Would have said no. Yep, he smelled mustard for the next fucking 7 days, man.
7 hours at least.
Oh God.
Last time he was over here, I was worried about the same mustard bottle. Like, what?
I was like, and I instantly started throwing up.
That's what I'm saying. I would never be able to do that with mustard. I would have been like, you know what? You're better off mixing up some kind of a paste or paint or something. I'll try it with that, man. But that fucking mustard doesn't go away. Yes, Patricia. Ew.
Yeah,
mustard.
yeah, I know. So yeah,
Boring.
Sunday is when the Kane magic happened. We have Kane Hodder's email now, but he did say, "Don't blow me up."
Right. And fuck, of course we're gonna respect that. You know, but you
Yeah,
even said it
absolutely.
like, boy, here, Frank's like, look at my my contact list here the last couple of months, and it's some heavy hitters on this thing.
Oh, Mick Garris, Kane Hodder,
Yeah.
Greg Nicotero.
Yep. We got them all.
Rub it in. I haven't seen a single one of those contacts.
We just got them when we need them.
They told me specifically not to give them to the Colonel. Not to
Right.
don't give them
You
to
know
the
your
bearded
fucking
guy.
brother-in-law will hack in and fucking steal that shit.
That's true.
Anyway, but yeah, Sunday was pretty cool. We had a very long goodbye with Stacy and Amy and all them. You got that. Yep.
Children
hold on, let me
shouldn't
get
play
you-
with dead things insurance policy that they would hand
There we
out
go.
in the theater. And there's also a menu in here, but let's see if I can't get it out. Ghoulish goodies, graveyard goodies.
Yep. That was pretty slick. That was the same place I got the Henry Hill autograph.
Exactly, and super reasonably priced, man. It was only like $5 for the two of these. You know, I get it, copies of paper, but
Yeah, it cost him a whole 3 cents.
fuck, I love the movie, so fuck yeah, you know, this will be up here too pretty soon.
But yeah, so we had a long goodbye with Amy and Stacy and Kyle and Melissa and all them. Chatted with them about what's coming up down the road. We got some things we're working on, and then as we're saying goodbye to Amy, she's just like, "Do you drink coffee?" I was like, "I used to," and she's like, "You need to try this.
Yes.
You need to try this." So this was her coffee she was drinking at the end of the convention, Chameleon Organic Cold Brew, and I said, "Sure, I'll try it." So
But
let's try it. This has been on Amy Steele's mouth. I would like you to remember that.
I hope they're not watching, because that's the end of that partnership.
Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Look at this guy. Oh, jeez. Bill has missed the Kane Hodder news. We just played it. We'll repeat it again. How's the coffee?
Not my thing.
Kind of sat in my car, too, for a while, but...
It sat in your car for a while, and it sat in my car for another day.
She was also putting, like, whipping cream in there, though.
I have Amy.
Jesus.
I have Amy Steele's cream too, but I'm throwing this away.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Dude, don't throw it away. Fucking rinse it out. Next time you see her, get her to sign it. That'd be funny.
Why would I rinse it out? Why would I throw that cream away?
The fuck? She's like, why did you fill it with cottage cheese?
Jesus.
All right.
I was looking at, like, what's going on here? Bill, there was actually a little more to it, but there's a couple of things we can't bring up just yet with that. What you're talking about there in the... Okay, Michael, I see that too. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Happiest day of my life.
Yeah, they're just great fucking people, man. I'm just so happy that I can't say that either. Never mind.
It so sucks, man.
Yep.
There's so many things.
Just keep hanging with us, man, and you guys are gonna freak out pretty soon.
Yep.
I did see. I have one more thing I can single me out there. Yeah. There was a ton of I can't. Yeah, there you go. A ton of
I'm working on
independent artists. Yes, a lot of authors and everything. And my brother actually, during his promotion of the DCS on Friday night, ran across Lisa Fidel. She's got a book called "This Just In," a zombie novel, and she is like one of those rabid zombie fans, likes some of the classic tropes and everything, and said, as a fan, this is the fucking movie or book I want to read. Okay, I've heard other authors say shit like that, but that's what you say when you want someone to do your shit. So we got it. We're going to give this a full review pretty soon, as soon as I get done with it. And but it sounds amazing. The premise is very cool. Let's see.
Let's have her on.
That's what I'm saying. She agreed. That's one of the ones we are in the process of booking. We had quite a few vendors. We might actually that might be one of the nights we can get 2 or 3 of the artist, the author, and the other one that we can't mention.
Yep. All right. Hey, there's the one of the bands, I think, from the after parties.
Yeah, that's
Voyager.
And I wanted to get over and talk to those guys. We ended up not talking to anybody because they were kind of sketchy on all the camera work there, but we gotta get something. We gotta do like a crossover with those guys. They're super cool. They make soundtracks. They're like they're super talented musicians. I knew the drummer when he was in an extreme fucking death metal band, and he was a sick double bass master. I was like, just loved it, I mean, but they do this now, and it's super catchy. The last movie they did was called New York Ninja, and they did the whole soundtrack of it. Very Carpenter inspired in places, so I mean, fucking check it out, man. Voyager,
cool,
just good stuff, good listening.
Yeah, good to see you guys again up there, Voyager. Thanks for tuning in.
They're fucking staples of Motor City Nightmares too. They're old.
I'm aware. They're part of the family.
Right on.
So yeah, and so thanks to Tommy and Dan and all the crew up at Motor City. It's always a good show. This is my first time being there, but I always hear about it from Ziggy.
Yes.
And I'm glad I finally made it.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, he always talks about it.
I mean, it's like
it is there, and it was a good show, man. It
is a smaller show compared to some of the stuff we see around the country. But I mean, god damn, do they fucking cram every ounce of horror that they can in there? It's filled to the brim. That's not an understatement. It's I was so shocked how Sunday was just elbow to asshole like that. I mean, just man.
Sundays are supposed to be, calm,
chill, and calm, and open, and oh no.
Nope. So what else do we have to say about
Motor City?
Go ahead.
Saying the Voyager shirts are killer. Yes.
Yeah. Anything else to say about Motor City?
Not about Motor City, but I do have one more thing to say about Detroit. Well, yeah, Detroit. So you guys want to wrap up Motor City? I'll go on that little rant.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, like I say, Motor City. Yeah. Tommy is and her crew. Dan. Slipping on the other guy now, but they got it detailed down, and this is always. Nothing is never not happening at Motor City Nightmares. It's like a well-oiled machine. The panels were certainly fucking missed this year. But, I mean, that's going to be that way until we get the SAG shit worked out. They still made the best of it and made an attempt because I'm seeing all these other cons are just saying, you know what? The bigger ones are like, fuck the panels. We can't do it. It's not worth the risk.
Motor City was able to get away with it because they are smaller, I think.
I agree with that totally. And but they didn't want to be the first ones to get, sully the thing and fuck it up for everybody. So I appreciate that too. And that's why we're no fucking way we're going to defy them and set up cameras and then put this shit out. No way. Couldn't happen.
Because that could affect not just the people that were on stage, but that convention and future conventions.
Right.
So, We're not going to be that domino.
I would say DCS definitely returning to Motor City Nightmares. It's just
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Once the strike is over, for sure.
once the strike is
if
over.
If there's a good group of guests, absolutely.
And they've been just knocking it out. Fuck, the last 3, 4, 5 years now. There's always a super heavyweight guest there, you know, and like Bruce Campbell this year. That's pretty fucking cool. You know, Bruce comes home.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a good one, man. For my hometown Maine horror con, I'm proud. I'm very proud of them, man. They do a great fucking job.
There's Sparty again. Again, it was great. So great meeting you guys. See you soon again. Your forever friend, St. John's, Michigan, Jason. Welcome,
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah,
welcome to the
pleasure
society,
meeting you.
sir.
Yep.
I got your sticker too, man. That's cool stuff.
That was a cool
Yeah.
sticker.
And Dave wants a close up of Zigzag's necklace. Looks sweet.
Oh,
So get in there.
all right.
Please.
Yeah, Colonel's, we're losing him. This is actually from Tom Savini. Fuck.
No.
Tom Savini casted this himself.
There it goes. Don't move. Don't move.
Yep. Motor City Comic-Con 2001. I bought this, and it's like the perfect size. But yes, thank you. It's one of my favorite pieces.
Yep. All right.
Don't wear much jewelry. That's like it. Yes. Okay, Colonel. Go ahead, baby.
Okay.
Get in it.
So this isn't a glasses off thing. The driving pissed me off. Like, again, that's like number one bitch. Number two, I'm kind of with Crank. I like to, as nerdy as this is, I like to see how the news is presented in all these different cities we go to. So this is not the first time I've been in Detroit, but the first time I had a pretty lazy morning where I could lay down in bed, get caught up on the local news. Dude, what the fuck? That was the shittiest presentation I've ever seen in my fucking life. It was just some fucking curly-headed fuck sitting in front of a window. You couldn't even see a desk. It was
What
your
channel?
ABC is your local ABC channel. Yeah. So anyway, dude, all he did was talk about the fucking flooding on one street, and they kept going to some dude in fucking Birmingham. Does that make you familiar?
Look,
Shot
dude,
the street day. That's the only thing that happened in Detroit. Like, really, that's all you got to fucking talk about?
they're like the everybody goes
shit.
Channel 4, Channel 2. Fuck
Let the
Channel
man
7.
rant. Let the man rant.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Channel 2 and Channel 4 probably suck just as fucking much. All I got was Channel 7 or whatever the fuck it was. And poor Craig sitting here listening, this looks like shit. Can't see the desk. They have no cool graphics. The only thing happening in town is the shop on the street event in fucking Birmingham. And the fucking weather, you're like, it's going to be warm. 79 degrees. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's hot up here. Humidity, 20%. Dude, humidity is regularly 70, 80% down here all fucking summer.
But
like,
it's
it's not even hot. Like,
see, Detroit is a wet heat, Colonel. You got to understand, it's a wet heat.
so it is here too. When we get that tropical air from the Gulf of Mexico, not that nice breeze from the fucking lakes. I was like, Jesus Christ, you guys are bitching about it being hot. Friday, I will give you that. Friday was a little toasty.
Right.
Dare I say?
Saturday and Sunday was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It felt great.
Dare I say it was moist?
Ooh.
Dude.
Moist. You gotta get that bumped up louder.
Moist. Yeah.
All right.
Bring a better news presentation, dude. That's all I'm saying. Give it the modern times. Like, you're not fucking Good Morning America. I don't need to see that broken down fucking Cadillac behind you, dude, on the fucking street.
I honestly can't comment on and even confirm or deny your rant because I don't watch that shit channel.
Well, watch it and you'll be like, dude, fucking shit. Like, it is the only local channel we got at the hotel. Believe it or not, that was the only local channel they had.
Even, you know how much I detest for Universal, but I would still always go to NBC over ABC. Always. Or Fox. Fox is a little hip at least.
I got a rant for you. I finally understand fucking Ziggy's shitty Michigan internet. Because literally as soon as I crossed over the state line, nothing. I could barely get anything to work.
So true,
like,
man.
My Google map disappeared. It was just a dot with a blank screen, and then occasionally it would be like, "Oh, you need a turn." I'm like, "God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!"
I don't know.
So-
I mean, clearly something's going on around here. I actually had to jump to Wi-Fi to do this tonight because like my direct connection was not. It was crawling, just a trickle. Couldn't get nothing happening.
Oh, I can't. You didn't include the photo that I asked you to include.
I downloaded it, but I haven't had a chance to put it up yet.
But I'll go ahead and throw this up here if I can.
Yeah,
But,
I've
yeah,
never seen these rates. Never seen anything like this before.
Go ahead. All right. Trying to help.
I did a speed test, and that was on 5G, full bars. It was ridiculous.
I don't know what. See, now he's on a different network than me, but my Metro piece of shit was flying 5. No problem. 5 bars the whole weekend. No problem at all. But his shit was shut the fuck down, and I guess the Verizon towers around Michigan must be, way down. As we talk
Now-
about shitty internet, here it goes.
Now, granted, there was a storm that went through and knocked out a lot of power for some people a few days before. Power was still out for, like we said, BK up until like late Friday night.
Fuck.
Your brother was out of power
Still.
until still. Jesus.
Still without power?
I haven't talked to him since Saturday, so.
And the last thing I want to throw in about the weekend is Michigan Dave. I got to go over and meet Michigan Dave, hang out with him for a little bit, and play some of his sweet-ass video games and
I'm
check
so
out.
glad because I know you're shopping for those, and now you got to actually see what potentially, because what you had didn't have all that shit, you know?
No.
Yeah.
But you think these guys have a collection of figures? This guy has an entire room, and it's covered floor to ceiling, every single wall with figures, and
we
it's
used to go-
amazing.
Dave and I used to go figure to figure to figure. We would like order cases together. And we have a lot of the same shit, you know, but I got out of it for several years when he got into like the hockey and the football, and like he's got Jay and Silent Bob and Cheech and Chong figures and shit. It's not necessarily horror stuff, which I pretty much stuck to. Jason
There we
Bradford,
go.
he had an
Jason.
amazing time at Motor City Nightmare.
We did too. We can't wait to come back, man. So, post some, send us some photos in the comments. Maybe not of this one, but of one of our earlier posts of any of the stuff you got. Like, what was your swag? What swag did you get? Let's see what you got.
BK sent me all his stuff too. We'll post it up on the main page.
All right.
You can see it. 'Cause
Well,
He got a nice. They came in there and they did damage fast on Sunday. They rolled in there like a wrecking ball, man, and just had 2 bags and they had to pack one of their items in a garbage bag to drag it out of there. It was fuck yeah, man. Here we go.
She was hysterical too, because every single table she walked by was like, "Oh my god, I need to get that."
I need this. Yeah. Did we play Curse Your Luck out there? We did not. Not
No.
this year.
Not this year.
Not this year. ...
By the way, add 3 more dots to that because I got another message during dinner.
Okay. ...
Dot, 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 dot.
More ... Shit. I don't even know what this ... is.
I don't even know if the dots are fucking at all. So I'm just because again, it happened on Sunday while I was driving, and no one could bother to fucking message me. Hey, you won't believe what just happened.
I wanted to, and then we went, you know what? Let's just surprise him with this, you know. And then I ended up tipping him a little bit at the beginning because he was like, "What the fuck? What happened?" I was like, "All right." I would be madness too for me not knowing.
Yeah, it sucks. You guys do it all the time.
Yes, Bill, you were the first.
That was the first time we've done it. But next week we will be in Monster Mania, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and we're doing an edition of Curse Your Luck on Saturday. So if you're in the New Jersey area, come on out, or Philadelphia area, come on out and see us.
They have no panels at all, none, 0 panels.
No panels at all.
So we are taking a huge spot out of there, and I think the New Jersey folk are going to enjoy themselves a bit that night.
And they got a hell of a prize package coming to them. it's every day almost. It just keeps growing. So.
They really came through with some of that shit, man. So
Yep. But,
I'm excited. We're gonna see you guys in less than a week out there, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. DCS coming your way.
That's right.
Don't talk like that.
Oh, what was this one? There we go. Is that Jason again? Yeah. Ran into Amy Steele in the stairwell because of the shoddy, let's just say it, shitty elevator. Chatting with her in the stairwell was a pleasant surprise. Hell yeah, man. Good.
She is just...
She's a sweetheart.
I mean, her and Adrian King,
Here's her coffee. I just tried it. I would show you. Well, fuck, I'll show you anyway. Here's her cream. I have Amy Steele's cream.
Would you stop saying that?
It doesn't sound right.
Am I lying?
It's
No,
true,
but it doesn't sound
technically. But
Well,
people are going,
if you guys are reading into it, that's your problem.
people are like trying to, they're looking at other things, talking to their family, and in the background they hear that shit. What? Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, and by the way, she gave this to me. I didn't just take it off the table. She gave it to me.
He insisted that you must have this.
Yeah.
And I guess he he had been busy. It was a long day, and Crank just had to.
That is a
The
good
remix. The fucking remix.
I think I'm just going to keep adding little elements from our show to that and just keep it going.
That's going to keep growing and growing.
I love that, man. That's my favorite shit.
Yeah. Guys, you excited for New Jersey?
Fucking A,
I'm
man.
fucking pumped, man. I'm ready to go. Ready to fucking go. I'm gonna get me a devil's hat or some shit. Try to blend in. And then they're going to hear me talk and be like, "You're not from Jersey, but no."
I was trying to talk to one of you guys about this. Are we going to do the Jersey accent while we're there?
That was me.
I'm not going to even try to offend anybody. My Jersey accent. I work with a lot of people from a guy from New Jersey every fucking day. As you guys heard on a phone call, if anybody's from work's watching, I didn't do this. I was like, "Hey DJ, that Amazon order dropped. We need to get this reblend." Blah 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 blah. He's from Jersey, and every time I try to mimic his accent, it comes out more New York than Jersey. So
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, they're pretty similar, but there are differences because there's a guy Steve at work from New York, and you hear them two talk together, you can hear that difference. It's similar but different.
And Italian New Jersey's different from, something else New Jersey.
Yeah, he's
too.
not Italian New Jersey either. Though,
Yeah.
So it's
I don't care. I don't want to get our asses kicked so probably won't be mimicking the New Jersey accent too much. Amy Steele's cream is confirming that.
yes. I can't wait till he spills it and like, I creamed my pants.
I can't spill it. I'm in somebody else's house, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Trust me. There was going to be a spit take of one of these two things, but I'm at someone else's house, and I'm not outside anymore. That's why I was originally outside.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a blast in New Jersey, and
No, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm happy Colonel's there with us to take in this extra bit of madness that he doesn't get to see all the time. So, and I expect him to embrace and envelop it and just spit it back at the audience like an exorcist vomit. Can't wait to see it.
I'm pretty sure I will. As you guys noticed, I'm pretty good at turning up the charm when need
God
be.
damn it, Tarek. And by the way, Tarek, I'm sorry we missed you this weekend.
Yes.
No worries. We're gonna work that shit out. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna win some kind of award. I don't know what. Maybe banned on all platforms, but it's gonna be epic. Yeah.
It's not going to win an award.
What's that one thing for the Oscars, but for the bad movies, like
The Razzies.
Yeah, we'll get one of those.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Anyway. Yep.
Yeah, that's about
New
it. I
Jersey.
guess.
New Jersey, Saturday, baby. Well, we'll be there all weekend, but the game, the Curse Your Luck, Saturday.
7:30.
7:30 to 9 o'clock.
The only thing that sucks about that, the one thing that really sucks is The Thing is playing while we're going to be doing Curse Your Luck. That's one of the movies, which I would love to see on the big screen again.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see it on the big screen too, but I'm going to be doing my best Steve Harvey impression.
It's going to be fun, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Come to New Jersey and see the Colonel do the Steve Harvey.
That's right. I might even share the rest of this off and just do the mustache. No.
Wait, you're not going to come out in blackface or anything, are you?
No.
Okay, good Lord, man.
Jesus Christ.
I know, man. That would be a little distasteful. I'm wrong.
Fuck.
Hold on, just to change.
Dancing here, man.
Hold on, just to change the subject. I still have Amy Steele's cream.
Thank you.
Ah, the French.
I'd say it looks a little more full than it was before.
Shut up. I'm saving one of your asses. Just let it go.
Oh, I know which one you're saving. So, anyway, yes, New Jersey next weekend, Monster Mania. I believe 55 actually, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's gonna be a blast. I've already been asked to bring something home. She'll kill me if she knows she does this, but it's a funny joke. Yes, my mother asked if I could bring home Kiefer Sutherland because she.
Oh, Kat.
Big crush on him.
Yeah, Kat's freaking out about that too.
She's as soon as I got to go pick the girls up, my mom's like, "You didn't tell me Kiefer Sutherland's going to be there." I'm like, "Yeah, he's going to be there. They're doing a Lost Boys reunion and a Young Guns reunion." She's like, "They're doing a Young Guns reunion."
Lou Diamond Phillips.
I was like, "Oh my god."
They're doing something interesting up in his area. He's got like a whole floor up there, and I guess you can sit down and wait to meet him instead of having to stand in the fucking line for 4 hours. You know,
which is awesome.
Yeah, that's different.
So we're gonna be playing musical chairs, sit down, which I'm sure they have like a row, or one row at a time. Then you advance forward.
You might get lucky and they fuck it up like they did the Carpenter line at Frightmares. Whoops.
Send up 200 people right now. No, 50.
Too late. Already on the escalators.
Now I just picture fucking Chris Farley from Airheads when he turns around, all those people are rushing.
That was it. All right, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yes.
New Jersey. The world tour continues this week.
I'm not even going home. I can't go home.
It's all right.
All right, so
it'll be
Zach,
the week.
Send the folks off tonight.
We'll send them out tonight. You know, obviously, New Jersey next week. We'll probably be doing something. I don't know, man. Like we might be on the fucking road Monday night. So who knows? Might be just the Colonel.
What do you mean? Might just be the Colonel.
We'll be dropping you off first.
Yeah, I told you what time I need to be home. Yeah, I ain't going fucking live. I'm going to bed. So yes, unfortunately, no Monday Maniacs tomorrow. Next Monday, at least not in this.
Wait,
whoa. Yeah, Colonel won't be involved with it, but you know, where are we gonna be?
I'm gonna be at Colonel's.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be at my house.
We're staying there.
With all these plans, there's no way we're getting back to where I'm gonna be like, hey, let me sit down, set up, and like it's literally gonna be like, I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up at work in 5 fucking hours. Like, I just have a feeling it's how it's gonna be.
That's cool. Well, like I said, we'll throw something on. If we're there in time, we'll just do a no sets, no frills, and
we can be here in time.
Yeah,
we just have to be timely, and unfortunately, that's not a strong point for any of us.
We'll see how it rolls.
Oh, this one too. Let me get it.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! I can't get back in. It's past 11 o'clock. My car got deactivated.
Oh, for luggage?
Yeah.
Like by 2 fucking minutes. Excuse the fuck out of me. All right. Thanks, guys.
It's rare I can give you shit, Crank. You let me have this.
Yeah, we were an hour and a half late to the museum today, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
An hour and a half late? Well, I had to forget my ID, of course. But
That
I
too.
was looking to drive. That was why. That was the catalyst to it all. It wasn't an hour and a half late. We didn't even leave until...
We didn't get there until after 11, and it opened at 9:30.
Yeah, well, we knew we weren't going to be there at fucking 9:30.
I was trying to be there at 9:30.
Well, shit.
I was awake at 7:50. 7:50.
I heard you rolling around, and once I heard you go upstairs, I looked over and went, okay, let's do it. But we got there early enough.
Yeah.
We got to see it. And then, 15 minutes later, it was
Time to go.
I said, that's why I don't bring him to cons yet. Unless it's Gorilla Tag or Minecraft, he doesn't care.
Right.
All right, folks. We will
Thank you, guys.
figure out what the fuck's going on. We love you. Thank you. We'll throw it over to Colonel, let him do his famous thing. And
That's right. Again, happy birthday to Crank. Anything else? Hope you enjoyed your cake, buddy. It looked delicious.
Sprinkly.
Sprinkly too. A little prickly, but that's
Not
okay.
my cake. That's not my cake. That was Ziggy's from last year.
Again, for everybody else, thank you for joining us. So we recapped Motor City Nightmares. It was a good weekend. It was a fun time to be had. And as you guys know, New Jersey this weekend. Woo! Boy, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. For what we have planned at the con and after, it's going to be an amazing weekend. Can't wait to tell you guys about it. Hopefully, I'm not a complete zombie and can join these guys next Monday. But before we get to sing, one more time, let's thank our members, our final girls and guys, Chris, Lorena, Charles, and Tyrone, our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond, and our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, Corey, Michigan Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Canada Dave, and that is ham, sir, not bacon, Patricia, and JJ. Thank you all so very much, and a special shout out to our associate producer once again, Seafood's in the house. And after Crank ate his cake, I hope he doesn't get sick because that dick was not washed. And don't smell like a scuba Steve, you Summer's Eve.
What the fuck does any of that mean?
What?
Nothing.
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 Nothing. That's all you had to say.
All right, there we go.
All
So-
right, folks.
Till next time, folks, stay cursed, and we'll see you later.
New Jersey.
New Jersey Devils. Come on, Zach. Come on.